Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner Comedic Edition. I am so excited. I always get excited when I have these episodes. But before I go ahead and bring my hilarious guests to the stage, I got somebody new coming to the stage. Make sure y'all please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all turn that notification bell on because I don't need y'all missing any more of these exclusive interviews. And by the way, my hangnail says hello. All right, shout out to people with the hangnails right now. I'm not even going to cut it. It's just going to stay with me the whole episode. The first person that I'm going to bring to the stage, all right, his last woman had hounded him on being posted. She's like, I am so tired of being a secret. I need you to post me. So he did. He posted her on Pornhub. Ryan is in the building. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was actually OnlyFans. I've been making money off of it. So
how much money did you make this month?
$5. So it's not going great. She's not very attractive, but it's passive income, so I'm not too worried about it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let me bring my next guest to the stage. All right. He once had one of his women who decided to get into an argument with him. She got upset and said, you know what, just go talk to your other hoes. And he told her, you are one of them. Don't talk to your teammates like that. We have Wolfgang in the building. That's what I'm talking about, Wolfgang.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, God, these, you got to be careful with these teammates. They give each other, it spreads easily. Oh, God, where are we going with this?
What an intro. What an intro.
OnlyFans and Pornhub.
Wolfgang.
Already off the rails.
Welcome to Kyndra's Corner, right? It's back to be unexpected, right? Thank you so much. Like I say, your first time guest coming on and everything else like that. Man, I definitely appreciate you just taking out the time of your day out there traveling the world, from one country to the next, doing sold out shows. So, man, I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. North Carolina to Georgia, so many different countries.
Well, let me go ahead. I'm gonna start with the interesting news. Ryan, I'm gonna come with you first. So, and this is crazy. I just actually came from Chicago, right? And so this is a Chicago gangster who used to dress up as a baby, and he would shoot. This is a true story. He would shoot ops from a stroller. He finally got sentenced to 78 years. Ryan, what are your thoughts on that?
You know what? I'm sorry, but I did search this, and it is said to be a fake story that was popped up on social media, which I'm really bummed out about because I already was working on the movie version and I was going to cast Danny DeVito as the gangster. I feel like he's the only man. How big was the stroller they used? I don't even understand how that worked. Do you really think it's a true story?
Listen. Anything is possible when you have nothing to lose. Anything is possible, right? And when you have nothing to lose, it makes sense.
How big is the baby stroller though? Like if he's a grown man, how do you fit in a stroller?
Have y'all seen the movie Little Man? It was like with the Wayans and everything else like that. Basically, it was like a midget. Listen, he could be like 4 or 5. Who knows?
Okay, you're right.
I think they did the documentary about his getaway driver. I think it was called Baby Driver. Is that?
Oh yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's say this again was a true story, because I kept seeing it circulate, around. At first it said the person shot it, and then they said he finally got sentenced, right? It was 2 stories. Like whoever was started this was kept running with this. So let me ask you, Wolfgang, just in general, what would your thoughts be if you just see some random man, who's like a midget, right? Just shooting at folks out, for your peripheral. What would you say?
I would be like, is this Austin Powers 4 or something? Like, Mini Me is in the stroller. That's what I would think of. I think of like Mini Me or like one of Dr. Evil's like henchmen and like a little stroller. Also, like, how fast is the stroller? Like, was it was this like, what's the speed that this gets to? Like a nonchalant woman walking? Like what is the max speed?
What's the getaway look like?
Yeah. He's cruising at a
shoot and stroll away.
Yeah.
Not really a getaway.
What kind of gun is this? A sniper rifle or a pea shooter? What are we talking about here? Like,
good question. Good. My only question would be like, who was the person who was pushing him the entire time? Right there.
Yeah.
There's always, you know how like typically if someone is doing felonious activities, they don't just typically do it by themselves. They have to have a crew, like a people behind them, right? I just wonder who that person. How did he actually get the person involved? Was he like, listen, this person, he snitched on us back in the day from school. Oh yeah, he did. We got to get him. Like there are people out there who's like who still have issues with you from back in the day because you didn't let them borrow your pencil or cheat off you. You guys go ahead.
Remember in Billy Madison, that guy who had that long list of people? It's like that guy. I forget who he was, but he shows up to the school and he shoots the dude. I remember that's who was pushing the stroller. That guy.
Ryan, question for you.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Who was somebody in school that you remember, or maybe at your job that you remember, where you were like, you know what, this person really pissed me off, or maybe like you just hope that you didn't say the wrong thing to them, where you're like, I hope you don't come back, decades later and try to find me in my comedy show or my career and be like, how dare you? Like, who was that one kid that you remember?
Well, I do remember because when I was in junior high, I was dating this girl, and then she broke up with me to date another guy. His name was Shannon, which then we got in a fight, and I got beat up by a guy named Shannon, which I'd never lived down. And then I found out he ended up going to jail later. But then that girl who I didn't see for like 20 some years showed up to one of my comedy shows.
What?
And I immediately went back in my head and thought of Shannon and worried that he was going to show up with her, like they were married now or anything. But turns out he was in jail, so it was all good.
Wait, before I come to Wolfgang, real quick, 2-part question. How did this fight actually happen? Like, did you confront him? Did he confront you? Did she set it up? Like, what happened?
So it happened. We were in Walmart, and I was hanging out in Walmart because I was from a very small town. There was not much to do except for hang out like in the Walmart parking lot. And I was hanging out, and he called me out. He came into Walmart and was like, he thought I was talking shit about her, which maybe I was. I don't remember, but probably I was. And so he took me out in the parking lot, and we got into a fight. And I was not a good fighter. I don't know if my overall vibe would allude to that. But yeah, I got my ass whooped.
Are you better now? How's your fighting streak now?
No, I'm not any better. I do yoga, not MMA. I can't, unless I can fight someone off with a downward dog. I'm not.
Did you say downward dog?
I can outplank them.
I can plank the shit out of them.
Look, Wolfgang knows how to fight. So after this episode, he can teach you a couple things, and all that.
Actually, there's a video of me. I posted a video of me doing a boxing exercise, and somebody clipped it and put it on a video that says dudes that think they can fight, and it's just a compilation of people that they're ripping on that can't fight at all.
Oh, really?
So I wouldn't be very helpful either, Ryan. Shannon Sharp, that's what I think of. That's Shannon's not just he's a pretty tough guy. I wouldn't want to mess with Shannon.
Yeah, but when I was in school, there was no Shannon Sharp yet, so kids just all made fun of me for being beat up by a guy named Shannon, who we only knew female Shannons back then.
What did he go to jail for, if you remember?
Murder.
Oh, shoot!
Wow.
Shoot!
Wow.
Armed robbery and murder. They were robbing a drug dealer, and it went sideways, and shot the drug dealer.
I thought you were going to say he was in a baby stroller.
No, he would. Yeah, he would have gotten away with it then.
Is he coming home soon? Like, did he get parole?
You know what? I don't know. I have not checked in recently with that.
Ryan, oh my gosh, I just got a comment. Shannon just made a comment. Let me put it up. No, I'm just playing.
No.
Okay, let me ask you. So kind of like same question to you. Who's somebody that you remember from school, or maybe you had a job and you were like, okay, if I see this person, I hope that they don't see me because I know it's gonna be some problems.
Man, well, actually, something like that did happen. When I was in college, I was leaving a bar with my girlfriend at the time, and this guy like said something to her or something, and I basically like said something mean to him. I told him like, go home and jerk off or something. I don't know. It was but then I saw him at a bar. He was like a friend of a friend, and he wanted to like kick my ass, and then I had to leave the bar.
You know what that reminds me of? So as you guys were talking, this girl named Timberly Martin, still remember her name. It's like, you know how like there's some things that you just don't forget, like when it comes with names and stuff. Timberly Martin, I was 9th grade, and she was just pretty much like a bully in a sense, right? Like she would prey on your weakness. And this particular day, I remember she was talking, basically what was going to end up happening. Somehow what was going to end up happening was that she was going to like air me out at the lunch table in front of everybody. Now, mind you, just like Ryan, you mentioned, and Wolfgang, y'all both said, I'm gonna be real with you. Look, we don't have hands. Like wish that we could have been a Mike Tyson, but we weren't. Okay, like so what ended up happening was I was so afraid that I didn't even go to lunch that day. I literally spent my time in the library. And actually, but because there was a girl, her name was Tiara. Tiara said, Kyndra, do not go into lunch. Do not go into lunch. Because again, like how was I gonna live that down, right? Because I'm telling you, that's one thing that kids will do. They will still bring stuff up 20, 30 years later. And I'm like, guys, let it go. Let it go, right? So what happened after that, Timberly left. Wait, prior to that, there was this girl named Candy or whatever, and she actually was new into the school, and Timberly was talking about her. Well, Candy got word back that Timberly was talking about her, and Candy was looking for her the next day. And I said, come on, let's go. I was rooting. I was like, yeah, I was like kind of antagonized. I said, I think she's down this hallway. This is where she's at. And Timberly was running from her. And, Candy's like, I'm going to make sure that she sit here bother you. Oh, it's on and popping. Shoot, that reminds me, real quick before I go to the random poll today. There was a girl, I think her name was Elise. Elise was this big, hefty girl in 7th grade. Like it's like her dad was Andre the Giant. Okay, that's how big this girl was in 7th grade. This girl named Ariana Billingsley, I will never forget her name. Ariana talked about people, all that. So she talked about Elise. She's like, why does Elise put Vaseline in her hair? She's just dirty. So I told Elise, I said, Elise, do not tell Ariana this came from me. Guess what she did? She's in the front of the whole class. Yeah, I found out from Kyndra. Kyndra was the one who told me. And so Ariana was like froze. Like she was like she was caught, like, how you get caught, kid in the cookie jar hand, and she was caught. And guess what? We went back to class. And Ariana said, she started going off of me. Yeah, that girl in the front. Da da da. I was so mad. I was gonna throw one of those. Y'all remember the desk back in the day? Because I'm sure we're all millennials. Those desks that actually they didn't have like the I cannot remember what those desks are called. But anyway, for
just like the cutout.
Yeah, the cutout. Cutout.
Yeah.
So I was so angry that I saw myself hurling this desk at her face and then running to throw hands. But I didn't, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be talking to you now, because that would have been murder. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. I'm going to start off with the random poll. Wolfgang, let me come to you first. So what's the most ridiculous thing that you've ever seen someone or have heard from someone else do because they thought they would not get caught?
Man, I knew this guy 7 years ago. He went to a brewery and he decided to start doing trivia as a side hustle. And to this day, he still does it, which is actually, I'm talking about myself. But
good answer. Good answer.
Actually, I did see a crazy story. This guy apparently, he was out of Kentucky. He siphoned gas out of a police officer's car, and he actually took a picture of him flipping off the police officer on the camera doing this and posted it on Facebook, and he got caught.
You know what? Before I come to Ryan, I think the problem with social media is people want to sit here and they post every single thing. Whatever happened to just keeping things discreet, right? Remember when we grew up during the time we didn't have social media? The most we had, I don't know if y'all was in the AOL chat rooms and you gave out your personal information. That's the most we had. Did anybody ever have somebody show up to your house, a stranger from the internet show up to y'all's house?
No.
Okay. All right, good. That's good. That's good. So
I guess I wasn't a sexy enough kid for strangers to show up. Now I'm insecure. Thanks.
Well, listen. Just go be a woman. You know, as a young child, anybody would show up. Okay. So let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. So, same random poll for you, Ryan.
Yeah.
What's the most ridiculous thing that you've ever seen someone or have heard from someone else do because they thought they wouldn't get caught?
So I had a friend who was dating this woman, and they had gone on a trip, and they shared their locations on their phone with each other because they were on the trip and needed to like keep meeting up and stuff like that. Yeah. And then she had forgotten to turn off her location on her phone. And he was looking one night and he was like, where is she at? Because she said she had gone to like a bar or something with a friend. And he looked at her location and saw that she was at his friend's place. And so he confronted her about it. And she said that they were planning his surprise birthday party. But his birthday was still 4 months away. And they said, well, we're just getting on top of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're just getting on top of it.
Yeah, they were getting on top of it, actually, because he found out later they were, in fact, cheating. So that's how
he still stay with her?
No, he believed her for a while, even though the rest of our friends were like, that is fucking ridiculous. No, she's definitely cheating on you. And then she finally copped to it.
Listen. The reason I asked that, I'm going to tell you guys why. Because you know how many, I've learned that there's some men, not every man, but there's a good bit of men out there who will get cheated on knowingly and they'll still stay, right? So it's possible. Maybe I really liked her. You know, she's a trophy wife, you know.
Maybe it was a really good surprise birthday party.
So I will say, and then after this, I'll let you guys give y'all socials and then we'll be out. I had a guy who was a security at y'all have Kroger out there in where y'all at in North Carolina?
I don't think we have it in North Carolina. We have it in Virginia, which I know in Virginia. I'm from Virginia. So.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I know.
I don't think we have it in North Carolina.
Got it. Yeah, I know Kroger is different. It's different places and stuff. So anyway, this guy who's a security guard, he used to work at one of the Krogers that was in another hood out here in Atlanta. And I asked him, because I'm like, I love to hear the theft stories, like, the craziest thing, whatever. And so he said there was a man in a wheelchair, old man at that, in a motorized chair, probably stole that too. He actually had $100 worth of meat underneath like a bunch of groceries. And it was visible. And he tried to roll off. And he said, hey man, what are you doing? He's like, you need to pay for the meat. He's like, there's no meat here. What are you talking about? He tried to play it off as if there was no meat there. He's like, bro, you need to hurry up or else I'm going to take you to jail. Man, and he actually tried to get away on that scooter that goes about 15 miles an hour. So
that's crazy.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
People are nuts.
So I'm like when I went to when I was in Chicago over the within last week, I went to, and I don't even go to McDonald's at all, but I went to go get their breakfast. And I asked a person, the cashier, I said, and then mind you, she's in the hood. This is McDonald's, like, that's in the hood in Chicago. And I said, I know you get crazy stories where people try to fight you. I said, give me like just one story off the top of your head that you remember a woman or man try to fight you. Since this woman tried to fight me, she asked for an Oreo McFlurry. I put extra Oreos in there for her, and she tried to fight me. She tried to come through the window over the extra Oreos. And I didn't charge her extra for that. I said, what? How dare she? It's like she tried. I said, y'all don't have security up in here? She's like, no, we should. Mind you, the police officer car is just parked right there. Isn't that for jet decoration? What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So wait.
How dare she give her extra Oreos? Yeah.
Somebody at McDonald's tried to fight another person at McDonald's.
A customer tried to fight the cashier for giving her extra Oreos.
That's crazy. So can I tell you a McDonald's story real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So
in the McDonald's near where I used to work at the radio station, these two homeless people, they got into a fight, and a guy stabbed another dude, and they drove to McDonald's, and then the cops found them there. But like, yeah, they're like, I guess
Wait,
I
he
could eat.
stabbed him, and then they drove to McDonald's, or he stabbed him at McDonald's?
No, they got in a fight. He got stabbed, and then they drove to McDonald's.
So McDonald's was the second location. They were like, we got to go to McDonald's to fix this stabbing incident instead of a hospital.
Right.
You know
he
what?
Got hitting the McRib now.
You know what? I will say this. I think, hey, he probably thought, after all this fighting that they did, let's go eat. Ryan, that's what Shannon should have done. Shannon should have taken you to go get some food after the fight.
Yeah. You know what will fill this hole? A McRib. Just eat it from it, and it'll stick in the hole.
That is funny. That is hilarious. Well, before I go ahead and go, and Ryan, do you have like a fast food like incident restaurant or something that you saw while eating, or almost happened to you while you were in line?
You know what? The girl who left me for Shannon did end up managing the KFC in our town, so she did pretty well for herself.
All right, Wolfgang, let us know your social so people can go ahead and support you, your next show, your website, merch. Go ahead.
Yeah, so my next show, gosh, I don't have anything on the books until September 23rd, and then September 26th, I'll be at the North Carolina Comedy Festival. You can find me on Instagram, Wolfgang_comedy. Same on TikTok, Threads, Facebook. Venmo is Wolfgang Golke if you want to shoot me a Venmo.
Listen, put it in there. We all need some financial help around here, man.
Yeah, I mean, OnlyFans don't have one of those, but
love it. Ryan, go ahead, tell people your socials, the whole nine.
You can follow me on Instagram at Ryan McKee, on Facebook, YouTube, X at the Ryan McKee, and my next show I'm at Dead Crow Comedy Room this weekend, featuring for Jessica Michelle Singleton.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much to both of my guests. Ryan, a returning guest. Wolfgang is your first time guest. I need y'all to please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Turn this notification bell on so you won't be missing any more exclusive interviews and episodes and all of that type of good stuff. And please support my guests and all their business ventures. Ryan, what's your Cash App so we can support you in that?
I am #the Ryan McKee.
Good. I'm like, come on. Wolfgang gave out his Venmo. You need to give out your Cash App
too. I got Cash App. I got it all.
There it is. You all be blessed. You all be safe. We are out.